Happy Friday. I wanted to share a couple easy and healthy Labor Day weekend appetizers that is something that you guys could bring to a family barbecue or something that you're hosting at your house. The first one is a Greek layered dip. There are many recipes online for this, but I found the recipes and sort of made this one up. I want to show you guys this. How good does that look? So what I did is layer about 10 ounces of hummus. You can make the hummus, but I bought it just because it was easier. I did plain hummus, but I think a roasted red pepper or any sort of flavor would work well. Then I took half a cup of plain Greek yogurt and I dolloped it on a little bit and then I spread it on as the next layer. Then I cut up some vegetables that I had. I have cherry tomatoes on here, I have red peppers, cucumbers, olives, and anything else that you find that fits into this dish. You can put on there. Red onion, I think would also work great. Roasted red peppers. Then I sprinkled some feta, and you can leave that on if you're not a feta fan, but I think it would add an extra layer of flavor, and it's not that much. And then I sprinkled some chopped parsley on top and I drizzled it with olive oil. You could also sprinkle some fresh dill on there. This is a great dish. You can actually make it in advance, the first 2 layers, and then chop up all your vegetables, put your vegetables into a bowl, and then right before serving, layer it on and put it all together. But this is great. You can serve it with tortilla chips, extra vegetables, pita chips, anything that your family likes. That's the first one I wanted to show you that I was super excited about. My second one that I want to show you is a charcuterie board. Now, I definitely am not the type of person that is good at this. I did not learn how to do the salami rows over COVID, but I did try my best. And I went to the grocery store and found some great options. This one is, I did make it dairy-free. You can definitely add cheese if your family likes that and if you feel comfortable eating that. You can also add gluten, but some of the stuff is gluten and dairy-free, which I'm super excited about. So, here's how it looks. And I'm going to describe some of the items that I have on here. I did do some sweet and savory, crunchy, and vegetables. So that's sort of the way I thought about it in my head. I did get I have some little clear bowls that I think it's easier for some of the items to be put in. I put some Marcona almonds in here. I found a rosemary flavor at the grocery store. I love these almonds. I think they're super special for a special occasion. So I think those are great. You could also use almonds or any other kind of nut that you like. Put some pepperoni. This is actually turkey pepperoni because I know my kids will eat that. Some salami. I rolled up some prosciutto that I found, which I love too. It was really great. So it's really easy access for people to grab it. I did find for crunch these plantain chips. They are really, really good, and I think everyone in the family would like them. I also found, this is dairy, I did find these Parmesan crisps, which I think add an extra layer of flavor to it. I have some of the mini pickles, the cornichons, I think that's how you say it. Those are always great. Olives, of course. My vegetables I had in my fridge were cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, and carrots. I think those are great for everybody. Those are also easy to eat and everyone likes them. You could also parboil some broccoli or asparagus, sugar snap peas, any of those things are great. I did find a beet hummus, a lemon beet hummus by Ithaca that I put in this bowl. You can also use a regular hummus. That's an example of a dip. I got some gluten-free crackers. These are the One Simple Meal. I think those are really good. I also found these new ones made by a company called Seeds, S-E-E-D-Z, and they're gluten-free as well. I also love to put a little sweet on the platter, and not too much, but I know that kids, if you're having a party with kids, they will enjoy it. I found these Quinn pretzel, like pretzel nuggets that have peanut butter in them, which I think are great. Chocolate covered almonds, always a fan in my house. I did add some blueberries. I think having just a little fresh fruit on here is great. You could also put some grapes, which I think would work really well. And then I found this new brand of gluten-free cookies. I just put a couple on there, so it's not too many for the kids to take, but they definitely did like these. And the last thing I found, which I thought was really yummy, is made by Stonewall Kitchen, is a maple bacon jam. And I think everyone loves bacon. We all know we do. And that would be great on a cracker, or to dip it in with some vegetables. I think that would be great. Some other things that I didn't get to put on the platter, which I do think are a great idea, are things like any dried fruit, dried blueberries, dried cranberries. I also love dried apricots. I think those would fit well on the platter. Also, some other dips that you can use. I did have some tapenade. I just didn't have room for all the stuff that I found. So depending on, the best thing about the charcuterie platter is put on what you like, what your family likes, what your guests like. Or even if you're having a theme, you can definitely do an Italian one or a Greek one, or even an Asian theme would be really fun. Get creative. So I did have a tapenade. I do have some extra pico de gallo, some salsa that I could use. I also found this dairy-free ranch dip by Kite Hill. I've seen a lot of people use it, so I was interested. I'm gonna try it this week, but you could put that on. You could also put some bruschetta, which I got from just Wegmans. I didn't make it, but that would be great. Even if you put some little, if you slice some baguette and you have that on here as well. Absolutely gluten-free brand of crackers I love, as well as Simple Mills. This is the Goody Girl brand of the cookies that I got. And I wanted to mention also, to put with either of these, you could add some of the Siete chips, which I know we all love as well. And then even for a sweet component, I don't know if y'all have tried this, but it's Lesser Evil popcorn. And this is great, and it's not a lot of ingredients, and it's pink grapefruit flavor. My middle son loves this, and I think you could even put a bowl on the side, or maybe even sprinkle some on the platter. Lastly, I wanted to mention that I don't know if you noticed, but on the platter, I did sprinkle, just for a bit of color, some pomegranate seeds on top. I think it would be especially nice during the holidays, and I think it adds a little bit of color. So these are two quick and easy appetizers that you can definitely cater to what you have in your fridge and your family's likes and dislikes. So I hope you enjoy them. The last thing I want to mention with the holiday weekend, I wanted to share one of my favorite low sugar wines. I know if you live in Weston, you do know that I drink this, and I have tested a lot of sugar wines. It's called Usual. And you can only buy it online, but I did want to share it because I found it in my fridge. I love it because it comes in this little container that can be recycled. But if you have someone in your family that doesn't drink wine and you're the only one, or if you just want one glass and limit yourself, this is great. So just want to say cheers to a fun Labor Day weekend. Have fun with your family, enjoy those memories, and we'll talk soon. Bye.